What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Power of Fitness podcast. I hope today it's not your first time listening, but if it is, welcome to the club. We're glad to have you here. We got a lot of information we're going to be giving you guys out. So all we ask is that in return for you listening to an episode, if you learn something, if you like something, please share it. If you're on YouTube or on Facebook, please share it out. Get it out there for us. We greatly appreciate it. If you guys are listening to us on the audio, please screenshot that, share that. We would greatly appreciate it. We've been doing a lot of different podcasts lately with this podcast and with my other podcast. So, we greatly appreciate the support. And we want to know if you guys want to hop on, want to talk about fitness, sports, whatever it is, you're more than welcome to come on. Now, today, I'm going to be doing a series of events. I'm getting back to what we did when we first started. We're going to be giving you guys 2 to 3 podcasts per week, sometimes more. And in the beginning of the week and the end of the week, we're going to be giving you motivational talk, self-development talk, and some tips on daily habits, stuff like that you can do. In the middle of the week, we're going to be hitting you guys with some fitness tips, with some supplement tips, with stuff that's related to fitness, working out, health, all that type of stuff. That's going to be in the middle of the week. If you guys did not check out my last episode of that, it was actually about supplements. It was about creatine. So go back and check that out, because this week I'm going to be talking about rep ranges. This is a fitness podcast. A lot of people on here that listen to us work out. They listen to us for tips. So we're going to be breaking down the benefits of different types of rep ranges. That'll be out on Wednesday or Thursday. Be on the lookout for that. Now, today's episode, I want to give you guys some tips, some things that I've learned over the last year, maybe 2 years, that have helped me actually, stay consistent and stay in a positive light and a positive path on where I want to go. I read a lot of self-development books over the last year. I listened to a lot of self-development podcasts over the last 2 years. And one thing that I've learned about them that they all have in common is that every single person that does them or gets success that I listen to or that I read, it's from a routine. And I like to implement certain things that all of these people that I listen to, that I read, have in common. And I want to break them down to you guys today, because successful people don't just get successful randomly. It doesn't just happen. Most successful people get there because of the things that they do on a daily basis. And for the most part, guys, most people that I've watched and listened to and see and even know, they all have pretty much the same set things that they do. So today we're going to talk about the 6 daily habits that I do, that I see other successful people do, that I want to talk to you guys to do, that we can start doing them together. That way we can both be successful. Now, the number one thing I want to talk about, and this is actually the hardest thing for me, and I'm getting better at it. I'm not dialed in 100% at this one yet, but I'm getting better, and we're working at it. And it's a commitment. It's hard. And the number one thing that you have to do for long-term success in your daily routine is your morning routine. There's a lot of us out there that wake up 5 minutes before work, get changed, brush our teeth, leave, go to work. We don't have a schedule. And we're always miserable in the morning. We're always late, or we're always not awake to get the best effort into our task at work for like an hour or two. So your morning routine is essential for you to get the day started properly. Each day we should wake up at a set time. Whether we're off, whether we're working, we should have a certain time every single day that we wake up. That way it becomes normal. That way we know exactly when we're going to wake up. Our body clock knows when we're going to wake up. That way we can get started right away. We don't wake up late. We don't rush to do things in the morning, because we all know when you rush to do things in the morning, it fucking sucks. Nothing good comes from it, especially on a Monday or a Friday. We never like being late because we want the day to go smooth. So we need a proper morning routine, and we need a schedule. We need a time frame that we do things at. We need to wake up a little bit early to get certain things done. A lot of these people that I listen to, that I watch, a lot of them do the same things every morning. They shower, they eat breakfast, they read their book, and they write their task out for the day. They don't look at their phone. They don't look at their Facebook. They don't look at their Instagram. And that's the problem, because most of us look at our phone right when we wake up. We don't look at it because of the alarm. We look at it to see, oh, who liked my Facebook post? Who commented on my Instagram page? Who shared my TikTok? Those are things that we do in the morning that distract us from even getting out of bed or even waking up and getting into the proper flow that we need to be in and the proper mindset that we need to be in to get the day started off correctly. So instead of waking up to look at your phone, wake up and go eat breakfast. Wake up, go read a book. Wake up and work out in the morning. You need to wake up earlier than you need to be to save time. If you wake up on time to be there, you're not on time. You need to start waking up a little bit earlier. That way you can get certain things done before you even go to work. That way you're already in a mindset of winning, of getting things done. So you need to schedule. Wake up in the morning, set yourself a schedule, get it done every single day. That is the number one thing. And I know the days that I wake up earlier, even when I'm off, my day's that much better. When I wake up and I'm in a rush, my day sucks. So it's pretty easy to understand that we should wake up, get a morning routine, and do something productive in the morning before we even go to work. That way we already know we're winning the day. And we're only going to go up from there. The number two thing I have, guys, and this is very important. This actually might be just as important as number one. And I actually implement it in the majority of my days. And every day that I don't implement this in, it's usually a shit show of a day. Number two is this. You need to set small daily to-do lists. A lot of us like to schedule thousands of things. We like to do all these things in one day, and we get overwhelmed. We like to do our workouts, our podcasts, our reach out to 100 people, blah, blah, whatever we do. But fact of the matter is we can't always do 100 things in one day. I'm not telling you that you can't do all of them in one day, but the likelihood of you doing that on a consistent basis is probably not going to happen. And the more times you fail at completing your large to-do list, the less likely you are to complete anything. So if we keep our tasks small, we're more likely to complete all of those tasks and win that day. My thing is this, guys. I learned it from Andy Frisella at First Form. We should always set 5 things on our daily tasks that we need to do. 5 things that are prominent for us to get done to succeed in our big goals. If we set 5 things per day, and I'm not talking about waking up and brushing your teeth, because you should be brushing your teeth when you wake up. But if you are trying to get in better shape and you don't eat breakfast, breakfast should be on your task. If you want to learn something about a certain muscle group that you're working out or a certain food that you might want to eat, read a book. Put that on your task. If you're trying to promote your website or whatever it is, put that on your task. But we should only have 5 critical tasks per day for us to complete. Now, I know 5 tasks doesn't seem like it's a lot, but hear me out. 5 is easy, right? 100 is hard. When you create something small, it makes it easier. And when it's easy, even though you're doing the hard task you have to do, you're winning. The more you win, the better your momentum gets every single day. So if you win Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're going to win on Friday. You're going to win on Saturday. Now, don't get me wrong. You're not going to win every single day. You're not going to complete all of your tasks every single day. But you're more likely to complete your daily tasks when they're smaller than when they're larger. And when you complete more tasks, when you complete more days, your winning is more of a habit than it was before. So small daily to-do list with critical tasks on it is crucial. You should have that every day. You should get those critical tasks done before you do anything else throughout the day. Get them done. So if you get home from work and you have to go to the gym, you better not be sitting there watching TV. You better not be playing your video game. Get your fucking ass off the couch and go to the gym, complete that task. And then when you get done the gym, you can come home and watch as much TV as you want as long as you're done your task. Simple as that. Number 3 thing, and this is my favorite thing on the list. And I love to do this because every single time I do it, I think about this podcast. I think about things that I've learned from this podcast. I'll think about things that I've learned from listening to other podcasts. Number 3 is this, guys. Every single day, you have to do something uncomfortable. In order for us to grow, become better, both physically and mentally, we have to do something that we don't do. I don't care if we fail it. I don't care if you're successful in it, but you have to do uncomfortable things. Do something you aren't comfortable with every single day, and you will level up. The more things that you do that you're uncomfortable with, the more you are comfortable with doing pretty much anything. Now, I don't mean just do something completely random. I mean do something uncomfortable that is also something that's going to push you forward towards your goals. So, for example, if you're trying to do a podcast, but you're scared to talk to people, well, go out of your way to the grocery store and talk to somebody. Tell them you like their shoes or their hat or their coat. Something simple as that. If you're afraid to talk to people, start initiating conversation at random places with random people. Because before you know it, you're not going to give a shit about talking to anybody. You're going to be comfortable talking to anybody. And you're going to be comfortable talking to a camera, just like I am now, because I wasn't before. So something that is going to get you to grow physically and mentally and push you closer towards your goal is what I'm talking about. Do something uncomfortable every single day, and you will level up. Promise you that. Number 4, we already know this goal. We already know I do this goal, and we should preach this goal. Number 4 is move your body and fuel it up properly. Now, I'm not talking about workout heavy every day, but I am talking about working out. Now, you don't have to go to the gym every day. You don't have to actually do a physical hard workout. But every single day, you should do something that gets your heart racing, gets your blood flow going, that makes your body connect with its mind and pushes your body to grow, something that isn't like reading a book. So you can go for a walk, you can lift weights, you can do push-ups at your house, you can walk your dog, you can do whatever you want, but get some activity in, move your body. There's a reason why they have recess in school, and there's a reason why they have recess at jail. You got to move your body. Because if you don't move your body, you don't get it energized and rolling around, the blood flow going, you're going to start fucking up your mind. So get the body going every day and fuel it up. Start putting healthy foods in your body every day. Don't get me wrong, I'm not telling you only eat healthy foods, because we all know I'm a firm believer that you don't have to eat fully healthy to be healthy. But every single day, you need to give your body proper nutrition, whether it be some type of green, some type of fruit, some type of protein. You need to give your body that. And most importantly, you need to drink your water. We got our water right here. You need to constantly drink it, especially right now in the wintertime when we neglect drinking water. We need to drink it. We need to fuel it up properly, and it starts with water. So drink your fucking water. You can have other things too if you want, to a certain extent, but make sure you're getting your water in, making sure you're moving your body and fueling it up. Number 5, something that more people need to do, because not enough people do this shit because it feels like it makes you weak, or, I don't know. But this one, reflect on the positives. There's too many of you out there in this society right now that like to look at the negative. You watch the fucking news, it's all negative. You go on social media, it's all fucking negative. And I did a bunch of podcasts about this, telling you guys to purge the negative. But you also have to see the negative and learn what can stay in your life and what can't. But in order to do that, you need to reflect on the positive. You need to look at the positive things that you did on a daily basis that you should continue to do. So it's easy to see the negative, but instead we need to see the positive. And not only do we need to see the positive, we should write it down. So that same book that you're using to write your daily to-do list, at the end of the day or the beginning of the day, write up some positive stuff that you did. Because the more you put in your mind some positive things that you did, the more you continue to do them. The more you continue to do the positive things, the more success you see in your life. So reflect on the positive. Number 6, this is my least favorite one. And I actually should start doing this more. And I know it should be done. But number 6 is go to bed earlier. We all like to sit up and watch TV. I'm one of them people. I love to watch TV to fall asleep. And sometimes that causes me to wake up a little bit later. But we should stop doing it. I want to ask you guys this. Like, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. You got to be up at 4. Now, this isn't me anymore. But why are you staying up to watch Netflix when you got to be up in 4 hours? What are you doing scrolling on your Facebook when you got to be up in 4 hours? You wake up the next day, you're miserable. And you blame it on, oh, well, it's Monday. Oh, it's winter. No, it's because you stayed the fuck up doing nothing. At least if you're going to stay up late, do something productive with your time. Don't just sit there and watch a Netflix series or scroll on Facebook to see what people are doing. I mean, if you're not going to be miserable the next day, if you're going to wake up on time and be in your routine, by all means, stay up as much as you can. Because on days off, take a nap. But if you go to bed earlier, you're going to wake up better. You're going to wake up earlier. Now, I'm one of them people that I actually process better when I sleep like 5 hours. I don't know why. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. But if we go to bed earlier, we wake up earlier, we can get more shit done. So those are my tips for you for the day. I'm going to break them down again. Number 1, you need to set a morning routine and a schedule. Number 2, create a small, I repeat, a small daily to-do list. Number 3, do something that you're uncomfortable with on a daily basis. Number 4, move your body and properly fuel it up. Number 5, reflect on the positive. And number 6, go to bed earlier. I promise you guys, all the people that I listen to, that I read the books of, they have all these six things in common. They have a lot more, but these are the 6 essential things that every single one of them talks about. So if you want to switch up your lifestyle, switch up how your days go, how your weeks go, how your months go, start incorporating these into your life, and you will see a change, a positive change. So start being better, start doing better, and start with your daily habit. Peace out, guys.